So let's talk about the incredible story of Rezolve AI. This is a company caught in a real paradox. Are they a revolutionary tech giant about to change everything? Or is this whole thing one of the most audacious shams the industry has ever seen? And this, right here, is the heart of the problem. On one hand, you've got the company painting this incredible picture of success, projecting hundreds of millions of dollars in revenue. But on the other hand, you have a bombshell report claiming it's all fake. Fake AI, fake everything. How can those two stories possibly exist at the same time? All right, so to really get to the bottom of this, we have to start where it all began, with the story Rezolve was telling the world. This is the narrative that got investors so excited, the one that got some of the biggest names in tech to buy in. Let's dig into how they built all this hype. Okay, so the core of their entire pitch was this concept they called agentic commerce. The idea is pretty cool, actually. Think of it like having your own personal AI shopping assistant, but one that doesn't just wait for you to tell it what to do. It proactively manages the entire buying process for you. So you see, they weren't just saying they could make e-commerce a little better, they were claiming they were the future of e-commerce. And man, they moved at a breakneck pace to build this story. They went public through a SPAC, which is kind of like a shortcut to the stock market. And then in just 1 year, boom, a partnership with Microsoft. Boom, another one with Google Cloud. Then they get added to major stock indices, and they cap it off by launching a huge expansion in Asia. If you're an investor, this looks like a classic hypergrowth story playing out right in front of your eyes. Now, to really back up all that hype, they started throwing around some massive numbers. How about this one? $50 billion in gross merchandise volume. That's the total value of every single sale that goes through their platform. A number that huge suggests their tech isn't just some cool idea. It's already out there, dominating a massive slice of the market. And then they hit investors with the number they really wanted to see, $70 million in annual recurring revenue, or ARR. See, this isn't about one-time sales. This is the good stuff, predictable, subscription-based income. It's the holy grail for tech investors because it signals a stable, sticky, and fast-growing business. But, it wasn't even just their own claims. The really powerful part of the story was who they got on board. We're talking about Microsoft and Google, not just as partners, but as companies that were actively going to resell their product. And then you hear reports that investing giants like Citadel and BlackRock are taking positions. I mean, that lends an almost unshakable air of legitimacy to the whole thing. So, for about a year, this hype train was just absolutely unstoppable. It seemed like nothing could go wrong. And then, on September 29th, 2025, the entire story, everything they had built, got turned completely upside down by a single, devastating report from a short seller. And this quote right here was the dagger at the heart of it all. The report from Fuzzy Panda Research